I thought that it was just going to be an assembly where Dr. Brumley came to our school and maybe just congratulated us because our school score grew a significant amount in the last year, so I thought we were just getting recognized for that. Well, the moment I heard my name, I had no expectation whatsoever that it was going to be me, so I don't think I've ever felt so much shock in one moment in my life before. And I honestly am just, there's so many other great teachers here, so I was going through my mind of okay, who could it be? It's definitely not me. I was thinking of all these other veteran teachers that, have been here for so long and do so many great things, trying to guess who it would be because there's no way it was going to be me. Well, I think Dr. Brumley made a really good point that, and he even said there's data that shows that the most influential thing for student success, academic success, is quality teachers in the classroom. And I do think that sometimes that's not as focused on as much. It's the curriculum's focused on and all the outside things, but it really does come down to who's in the room with those kids every day, and can they get out of those kids, can they motivate them, can they get them to actually want to do better academically. And I just, I think it's really great that they recognize the importance of that. So yeah, that's one of my labs that I do, is where they have to pretend that they're on another planet, and that planet has the same elements that we have. But they're basically using all of that knowledge that I hopefully have taught them about the elements and applying it to something that they've never seen. So I'm really, really big on application and critical thinking, where I give them the foundation, but then I really try to expect them to take that foundation and apply it to something brand new, because that's really where you learn to think. And I feel like that's actually, something that's not great in society, is a lot of kids are so used to just being able to look up anything on their phone immediately that they really have never learned how to just think. So one of my biggest goals in the classroom is, how do you just make them think? At least once a day, that's the goal. So I actually, before I ever became a high school teacher, I worked for a test prep company in college. And I actually started with the MCAT. I was teaching kids how to get good scores on the MCAT, which is the medical school exam, and that's what led me into ACT. And so I've been actually tutoring ACT for maybe 15 years now. And it just, even without college, it just opens so many doors for a kid's future. And I liked ACT better than MCAT because the kids are younger, and you're really helping these kids have an opportunity to go get a career or to go to school for something that they have dreamed of their whole life. So even just thinking that I may have a very small part of that for that kid is really, really special. And I mean, every kid's different. So, you've got the high scores, but then you have the really low scores too. And being able to make a difference for all types of kids like that is really, really inspirational. My name is Kelly Ryan, and I teach science at North Shore High School in Slidell, Louisiana, and I am a Milken Educator.